Rolling.
Good afternoon everyone, we are Team Regal and we are here today to try and tackle the problem of fundraising. FoodCycle has 14 hubs spread around the country, and each year each hub tries to raise £2,500. Hopefully our ideas will be easy and hassle-free.
The problem initially presented to us was a sum of money needed to be raised. These are the solutions we came up with to resolve the major issue by working with local restaurants as well as also local shops and supermarkets. We also came up with a solution of showcasing FoodCycle, which of course also raises money and then also raises awareness. Over to Alex, who will be expanding on the working with local restaurants.
Thanks. So this is our first main point in trying to sort of raise money for FoodCycle, because $2,500 a year is quite a lot of money. So firstly, a restaurant would select a dish, and a percentage of the money raised by this dish would go direct to FoodCycle. And this would raise much needed funds in the local area, so the locals feel like they're doing a bit in their area where their FoodCycle hub is. This way, the benefits of this system are very simple. It's a simple system, it's effective, and overall it's free. The only people doing the work here are the restaurants, and I'm sure they'd enjoy doing it because it would make the restaurant seem more family friendly and supporting the local area. I think another added bonus to this would encourage people sitting at the restaurant to think about those in less privileged conditions, those that perhaps don't have a good meal to sit down to immediately, or something like that. So that's perhaps another idea that you could add onto it. Finally, this proposed plan would target a particular type of donor, generally quite rich if they're attending a restaurant, in a local environment to make it seem very present and very informal. As this idea is similar to gift aid, we propose that this alternate means of giving can be called meal aid. So that's our first idea. Over to Ria.
Our second idea is to work with local food shops and supermarkets. Our aim is to build relationships with local shops around each hub and also large supermarket chains in order to ensure that fundraising and donation targets can be met. We will do this by approaching the supermarkets to encourage them to promote FoodCycle. Many supermarkets such as Sainsbury's and Waitrose have recipe cards like this, and we were thinking that they could stock either your recipe cards to raise awareness as well, or to have your logo or just to advertise on their recipe cards. We were also thinking something such as the Waitrose token idea, where you put the chip into the local charity that you wish to support, and we were thinking FoodCycle could be one of them because there are Waitrose all over the country, so I'm sure near each hub you can find a Waitrose, and also you could encourage other supermarkets to do that as well. Donating in this way is very casual and easy, and people always do it. If you spend money on your shopping and you get chips, you have no reason not to put them in the tin, so that's a good way of fundraising. Over to Lee.
Our last idea was of showcasing, and by doing this we would you would set up a public stall by each one of the hubs, and this would have like cooking facilities, and you'd probably set it up in like a public area such as like a square or a shopping centre, so people visiting will come and see some of the volunteers cooking up like some of the food, and this will teach them how to be able to cook healthy meals, but it will also get them involved and interested in what FoodCycle is about. And also this is so they can teach them about everything that the charity does, and that it's not just for homeless people or poor people, it can be for anyone who just wants a healthy meal. And also they can whilst at the stall, they can hand out recipe cards and like flyers about what FoodCycle does. And yeah, it's just a way for the public to see what is going on.
We're fundraising for FoodCycle, and we need your help.
And we'd also like to thank Calvin for giving us this opportunity and for considering our ideas.
Great.
Woo!
Thank you again for that amazing presentation, very professional. And the video at the end, I don't know how you got the time to do that. It was great. Really liked the idea of Meal Aid. We were actually racking our heads, like a team of us, about 2 weeks ago on like a name of one of them, a very similar fundraiser. So I think Meal Aid is a really excellent idea. We were thinking about, we didn't even think about the aid question. We were using all these other like supper heroes or something like that. So Meal Aid, I think I'll pass it to them. That was one name we didn't think about. And I think the recipe idea is great because everybody, you know, all BBC Good Food, all these guys have their own recipe books and things like that. So it's a very easy way to kind of do some cross promotion with them. So again, just like Team Sun, I think you guys should be kind of very proud of what you've done, and I think, you know, really just love the energy, love the enthusiasm that you've been putting into it this weekend.